Yeah, here we go, guys. Deadly Premonition 2. 10 years in the making. What you been doing, York? Mine's probably like an older model. Or I said I had it for a long time. What is this? 2018 1650. Small town outside New Orleans. Oh boy. Hands. Cold hands. Everything is a clue, guys. Gotta pick up on everything. Door handle. Alright, so this was 2018, as it said. Alright. A real person? Kinda effed up. Here we go. Oh, it's the FBI. "88 hours later." 88 hours later.
God damn it. What a way to start the new year. At this rate, I'll be dead by Easter.
Quiet down, Agent Jones. You're on the clock.
Quiet down? Ha! You have any idea what you've done? I'd be half naked in Havana right now if you hadn't shown up. Soaking up some rays, surrounded by a harem of bikini queens, a mojito in one hand, and a seafood-slathered Havana-style pizza in the
lady.
other.
What's up,
What did I
Asu?
do to deserve this? Does God hate me?
No. The regional bureau chief merely issued a special order.
Oh. Yeah. How could I forget? A special order to rob me of my well-deserved vacation.
You want pizza? I'll buy you some pizza.
I want pizza.
You can find that junk anywhere.
Whoa! Hey! Hold on a minute. What did you just say? Pizza is not junk. Pizza is a sacred food, bestowed upon us by God himself. You need to apologize right now. This is sheer blasphemy.
Apologize to who? Pizza or God?
What's happening?
Ha ha! You think you're so clever. Maybe if you'd eaten pizza this morning like a decent person, you wouldn't have cut your finger.
I only cut my finger because I couldn't find a left-handed can opener at the hotel. Normally, I would never make such an amateur mistake.
Oh, really? Well, if you
I don't want to press
me to
A. I
get
want to see what
into
they keep.
gear, then just feed me
How long
some
they keep talking about pizza?
Okay?
We must act unfaithfully and abandon our ideals again and again. We cannot advance from one period of life into another without causing these pains of treachery.
Nietzsche, again, please spare me before my ears start to bleed. Ever since the moment you got here, it's been nothing but Nietzsche quotes.
The worst enemy you can meet will always be yourself.
I said knock it off. I prefer pizza to philosophy.
That's a good
Want me to
quote.
dial the number for you?
Come on, Agent Jones. It's time to get serious. Your 4.5 years of hard work are finally about to pay off, and all you're focused on
Should I
is
press
this
A?
nonsense.
I'm gonna press A.
Pizza
press A.
isn't nonsense.
I'm gonna press
Quiet.
As you wish, Mother. My lips are sealed. Happy now.
But yeah, Hasu, this is a new Hasu. This is Deadly Premonition 2. Where you been at? This is not no remaster. This is it. This is a brand new game. We're in the future. Nintendo Switch. Press A to talk about pizza.
Agent Jones, don't let him take control of the conversation. The moment you let your guard down, he'll strike.
Right, no way, Hasu.
And no red, remember?
I agree, Tank. No red. Red tree. Red tree. 2, 1.
It's open. Come on in.
I heard you guys talking about pizza for 10 minutes out there. Yo, it's York. I mean, Zach. Hmm. It got announced during one of the whatchamacallism, Hasu, and I was watching it live. Oh, hey, what's up? Dang. Yo. He's looking a little rough.
You have questions for us?
Hey, smoking that for sure, Hasu.
That's why you're here, isn't it?
Hey, Zach. How long has it been? I saw that. He's not smoking cigarettes though, War. Yeah, exactly. Hang up my coat. Oh man, come on, Zach. Look a little messy. You got pizza though. Jeez. Yeah. Yep, Milky.
Mr. Morgan, before we question you, allow me to first read you your rights. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. Please keep that in mind as you speak. Do we have permission to film this?
Wait, the sound is behind, like, the audio? Is messed up, Desmond?
Don't worry, my fairy. They're free to do whatever they like.
Something wrong, Mr. Morgan?
What?
I'm FBI Special Agent Aaliyah Davis, and this is...
Simon Jones. An analyst from the Boston branch. He's been monitoring us for years now. Oh, hi.
Simon Jones.
Seriously.
A Southern belle and a lonesome loser who can't catch a break. Quite the uncanny duo. You'd be the perfect stars for the latest
I like
video
video games.
game. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
How many years has it been since someone came to chat with us? Oh, but don't ask me about my fairy. That's a private matter.
Oh no. Zach.
It's hard to tell what he's thinking, but my eyes can't be deceived. If he's hiding something, it'll come out in his
You
face.
sure about that, Aaliyah? You shouldn't be way off. Messy awards and trophies. So I could look or inspect.
You solved many difficult cases across your career. Utilizing your own unique MO. You've expertly cracked cases that were otherwise thought to be unsolvable.
Wait, why are you guys laughing? Super speed? What? What are you guys talking about? Hold on, let me try and go watch the stream. Hold on, let me open the stream. Alright. It's gonna have double audio for a little bit. Let me click a thingy here.
According to our
It's gonna have
records.
double audio for a little bit. Let me click a thingy here.
According to our records. After joining the FBI in 2002, you quickly solved 2 drug ring-related kidnapping cases.
Dude, I don't know. Is it? Wait, it's bad? Dude, I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm watching it. Hey, what's up, Harper?
In 2003, you solved the Inside Out Flesh Skinner case in the suburbs.
No, I think it's just a game. I think it's just a game.
In 2004, the Jeffrey Dahmer wannabe case in Milwaukee.
No, I think it's just I think it's just a game. I think it's just a game, chat. I tried watching on the stream too. We'll keep going.
And also the stuffed human collector case in St. Louis that very same year. Then, in 2005, you coincidentally happened to solve the Lise Clarkson murder case while on vacation.
Oh, a little nap. I hope you're doing good, Harper.
You went on to solve many other cases after that, all of them seemingly inexplicable.
It's not letting you clip, War?
Did you really solve these cases all on your own? There are no records of you using a wide-scale investigative team or working with anyone else.
He's York. He's a genius.
How did you ever accomplish such monumental feats all by yourself?
It was all thanks to our talented partner.
Partner. The FBI files show no record of you ever working with a partner. Do you mean you worked with some sort of unofficial partner or an outside confidant?
Our partner is our partner. We've always worked together. Besides, Belle, you're forgetting one important thing.
What's that? Hey, what's up, Tree? How's it going? Welcome in.
After the St. Louis case, we stopped by a diner on our way home and caught Thelma and Louise, 2 highly sought-after fugitives.
All right. Visions. You can use visions to acquire important hints that will help you proceed through the game. Hold L to use vision. Will deplete your concentration, so be careful about using it too much. Alright, so I hold L to do that. Let me move chat down this way. It's a weed vision.
Excuse me, Mr. Morgan. But would you please refrain from consuming that while we speak?
You got a problem?
I'm talking about...
that good stuff.
Yes, that.
You don't need to worry about us. Don't get in our way, and we won't get in yours.
Unfortunately, questioning doesn't work like that. Our data needs to be consistent. Now please, put out that stinking indulgence right this minute.
What?
What?
If we say
Dang.
no.
Then I'll put it out myself. Using force.
Whoa, whoa, Aaliyah. This is Morgan's house. Besides, it's legal in Massachusetts for individuals to consume cannabis in the comfort of their own homes.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
And I mean, come on.
It's medicinal.
Exactly.
So if I press X.
Francis Zach Morgan. He was once an FBI
Alright, so this is
special
her.
agent,
This is her in her
extremely
head.
talented one. At least that's what they tell me. Perhaps he was a little too
What does that mean?
talented.
So that was when I press X to look, and then I press A to inspect.
Hey, Belle. Why are you dressed so handsomely?
What are you talking about?
The thick black accessory wrapped around your neck. That's a male necktie. The color black represents confidence and interest in the self, and your decision to wear a male tie symbolizes your declaration of war against a predominant, or perhaps it's a psychological barrier meant to hide the weakness that dwells deep within your psyche. We admire your bravery.
I thought you retired from profiling.
Bullseye, huh? You're an easy one to read.
In order to think with society.
So when I first started up, all I've done is walk up the stairs as this character right here. Eventually, I'm pretty sure you're gonna play as York.
A man must first gouge out his eyes and cut off his ears.
You looked it up, and one of you specified that I matched the. Wait, that they matched?
Don't judge a book by
Well,
its
that kind
cover.
of matched right there.
For someone who's supposed to have been one of our best, you've got an awful eye
It
for
kind of
people.
matches.
Or did all that smoke and kill all your little gray cells?
It's still like way off for you guys.
Aaliyah, that's enough. She's smart, but she's also more of a shrew than she lets on.
Agent Jones, that's
Dang.
sexual harassment.
So, Belle, does that barrier of yours also protect you from violent criminal?
Dark laughter.
He's more dangerous than I thought. I can't read him.
What, Harvard?
I'll just have to assault him head on with quest. First, I'll try using the files on the
Shake
table
him up.
to
You
shake
can't
him up.
shake. You know who this is? You can't shake him up. Unfinished chess game.
An ornate antique chessboard. Looks like he stopped halfway through the game. But who was playing with him? Mr. Morgan? May I? If it makes you uncomfortable, just let me know, and I'll retract.
Belle, what's wrong? You sure put a lot of effort into that approach.
It's a question about death.
About this body?
Are you afraid of
Oh no, why? Why
what's
is
coming?
Zach dying?
Think carefully about why we're smoking this, then ask us again. Honestly, we're not afraid. Rather, we find it intriguing.
Intriguing.
Belle, have you ever been to the Grand Canyon in winter?
No.
In the dead of winter, the Grand Canyon is terribly cold. Colder than you
Sora,
can
thanks so
imagine.
much, man.
A cold that no photograph
14 whole
could
months.
ever
Me and
express.
Zach. Thank you very much.
The sun. Powerless. Right in the middle of the day.
Meaning?
You can't really understand something until you experience it for
It's true. Have you guys ever ate a mango? Cause he is old. Well, he looks. I don't know. He looks pretty bad.
If you want to learn more about us,
And I don't think it's been that long, right? This is 20. They said this is 2018.
That chessboard
I know,
looks
Tree,
rather
it's sad.
old. And you can't even buy those
Right. They were banned by the CITES Treaty.
That was made in France in the 1900s. We know it's in bad taste, but the weight of the ivory just feels so good in our hands.
You play chess alone?
Is that a crime?
No. But it's a hard game to enjoy when you're all by yourself.
He's probably just replicating famous games, or trying to solve problems from a chess workbook. Right, Morgan? I may not look it, but I'm actually a bit of a chess nut myself. When I was in school, I used to pore over every issue of Chess Life, the magazine published by the U.S. Chess Federation.
Well, unfortunately, your guess is completely wrong, Agent
But he
Jones.
was talking about nerd. He was talking to something he called Fairy. He said, "Don't ask me about Fairy."
He isn't replicating a famous game, nor is he solving work. There isn't a single chess book to be found in this apartment. And I didn't find any chess-related websites in his
Hey,
internet
get off my
history.
internet.
He was simply playing chess. All
So, what's wrong with that, Belle?
I don't understand it. How could a single human being seriously play as both sides?
You just publicly confessed to stealing personal data.
Ha.
Seems like that's a much bigger problem.
Oh no. Everything was done in a perfectly legal manner. We simply happened to intercept a handful of data being sent out from an
Ooh, now she's really trying to scare us. Did you hear that, my fairy? Serious nightmare fuel.
Is there anything else we can look at? Oh, so this is what happens when I hold L. So I guess just do the files next.
These files are from the case that took place just outside of New Orleans in 2005.
Sometimes I press A because you have to press A to like. Oh, here. This little, what is that in the corner there? Like a little acorn. So I have to press A to move along the dialogue, and usually I let it all play. Sometimes I might cut off like the last word though. Oh, that's a leaf. What's up, Matilda? How's it going?
The agent who handled the case was Francis Zach Morgan. And now he's sitting right in front of me.
Just asking about the files.
Do you remember the homicides that took place in Le Carré, Louisiana in 2005?
So I think that's where we're going, right? I think that's where a lot of the game takes place. How do you say that again? La what?
We solved that case.
Your report states the following. By coincidence, you encountered a serious incident in a town you visited while
on vacation. Nice.
You then decided to steal the right to investigate from the local law enforcement and took over the case. After several more homicides, you managed to apprehend the perpetrator.
Alright, so a few people died.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
So far we've only been inside this one room, Matilda, so I'm not sure.
We stole the right to investigate from them, just as you said.
It all started when the body of a 16-year-old girl was discovered. You arrived in Le Carré immediately after that, didn't you?
We just can't seem to keep ourselves away from dead girls.
Did you really visit that town just to take a vacation?
We don't know. If you already have the report, then we suggest you read it, Belle.
That's a good question, Tree. I don't remember what year the last game took place.
Either way, that case is closed.
Closed. You sure about that? Don't you think this puzzle is still missing some crucial pieces?
Come on. No need to beat around the bush with us, Belle.
What you got in there?
They found Lise Clarkson's body. It was hidden deep within the Clarkson Food Delivery Services cold storage warehouse.
So a new body was just discovered in the current time.
After 14 years, we finally discovered the body of the very first victim. Do you know what this means? That's why we're here. The first victim in the case he solved, Lise Clarkson. This is a photograph of what she looks like now. How will he react when he sees it?
So it's been 14 years. Thank you, Milky. Wait, no. It hasn't been 14 years since Greenvale.
The body that went missing for 14 years was suddenly discovered frozen
it's been
in a warehouse.
It's been 14 years since this Louisiana case. And then somewhere in between that was Greenvale.
This is some kind of message from the victim to us.
She did say like, well, deeply buried or something like that. Maybe it just missed.
The body that went missing for 14 years was suddenly discovered frozen in a warehouse. This is some kind of mess.
We're pleased that her body turned up. Deeply pleased.
You claim to have closed this case, but now a lost body suddenly surfaced. Aren't you curious about the details?
Body or not, we already solved that case. Lisa's body can't change anything now. And it certainly has nothing to do with us.
I suspect the body was stored there rather than abandoned, due to the unnatural state it was found in. She was found frozen in a storage unit. Therefore, she looks exactly the same as she did when she disappeared. In fact, she's in such good condition that we can even determine the murder weapon and cause of death.
Ice block of human could be missed. What if it's like buried? I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out.
For you.
Even stranger is how unbelievably beautiful she looks. At first glance, few would guess she was a murder victim at all. She looks more like a piece of art, or a mythological figure from a painting.
This keeps getting better and better.
Better and better?
Isn't that right, my
Zach.
fairy?
Zach, what's going on?
A corpse as beautiful as a goddess. Sounds just like our story. Yes. Yes.
That went okay. Now I'm sure that Morgan's hiding something. I may be able to get what I want if we go deeper into the documents.
Unfinished chess game. I already asked about that. Why did you show me that? There's nothing else I could look at? Can't look around the other place? I guess not.
Isn't there someone else
I'll
you
do
should
that,
have talked to? Before coming to us?
We were unable to reach Patricia Clarkson. You look surprised. I thought you already knew. After all, you visited Louisiana last week.
He just went there. He looks like he's not in traveling shape, but...
We assumed you met with her during your time there.
We haven't been to Louisiana. Not in 14 years.
Is he lying?
Is that
Pull out
so?
the pictures.
We've been right here in our apartment this entire time.
For 14 years?
That man is our witness. Aren't you, Simon?
He's right. He didn't even take a single step outside on Christmas Eve, which means that I didn't get to either.
Are you positive about that? I took the liberty of checking some airline records. Last Friday, the name Billy Bishop was listed on a morning flight out of Boston. This is the fake name you used to use as an agent, isn't it?
A mere coincidence.
Yet that's not all.
Slack, can someone clip it for me? I want to see if it's actually like just what I'm seeing at the game, or if it's like worse on stream for some reason. Looks perfect. Hold on.
That evening on the same day, a man with a large scar on his forehead allegedly purchased an '89 Cadillac from a small used car
Yeah, let's
lot
finish this
in
a little
New
bit.
Carlisle.
Maybe I'll just take down the stream and bring it back up. Because I don't think it's that bad. It's like, it's not perfect, but I don't think it's that bad on the game.
He reportedly said he wanted something old, big, and strong. The owner of the car lot felt it was a strange order, so it stuck in his mind.
Our world is filled with mysteries, and they always have the most bizarre timing.
That's weird.
Incidentally, on the following day, an identical Cadillac was taken to a scrapyard in Trenton, New Jersey.
You can find that type of car anywhere. Isn't that right,
This
my
time starts well
fairy?
before yeah, it's okay. Let's sorry guys, let me bring down the stream. Hopefully that'll fix it, because I tried just deactivating the capture card and reactivating it, and that still didn't help. So I don't know, man. Let me bring down the stream real quick. Yeah, here we go.
Who is it? This My Fairy character you keep speaking to.
You weren't supposed to ask that.
You can't see her? Such bad manners. You barge into our apartment, yet you don't even care about who else is living here.
Oh wow, it's actually better?
Dissociative identity disorder. In the past, it was known as multiple personality disorder.
Yes, thank you. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me. I'm glad that actually fixed it. That's so weird. Like, I don't know. Why does that happen? I don't understand tech.
You were subjected to an internal probe only once during your career, correct? They suspected that you had DID, but you denied it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for clipping it, because, yeah.
And no problems arose during your test.
I
Is
was like,
this how you dealt with the psychological profiler back then, too? Saying strange things, weaving unrelated matters together.
So, yeah, I don't know why that happens. That's so weird. Yeah, her lips still move super fast. That's just the game. I guess the only way I could really test that is maybe just do a recording before I stream. So it's just like another thing to do before I stream, before I actually start. Do a short recording to make sure the audio is synced up, and then hit go live. And if it's not synced up, then just restart it.
Is that how you slipped through?
You're free to draw your own conclusions, Belle, but my fairy clearly exists. She's been sitting right there on your lap this entire time.
Oh man, on her lap.
Hey, stop it.
What?
No violence allowed in here, Belle.
Hey, what'd she do?
Wouldn't want to scare my fairy, now would we?
It's not really it's happened before when I'm playing Spelunky. So I thought it was just like when I'm streaming from the PS4. I mean, when I'm streaming from Xbox thing.
He didn't so much as twitch when he saw the picture of the body.
He's a pro, that's
He's
why.
even tougher than the rumors made him out to be. But I was prepared for that. And if my hunch is right, he's deeply intertwined with this case. Far deeper than what my superiors think. You may be wondering why we decided to unearth all these old files.
Everything happens for a reason.
The moment Lise Clarkson's body was found, we did the best we could to start our own local investigation. But
He
there
did
wasn't
solve it.
much we could actually investigate due to the damage caused by the hurricane.
Ah, yes.
Then we assume you also questioned everyone who worked in the warehouse.
Of course, we questioned all the Clarkson Food Delivery Services employees who staffed the warehouse. But we still have yet to obtain any key testimonies.
I got you.
Par for the course with a 14-year-old case, if you ask me.
Yeah, I wonder if this is going to be pretty common, or if this is just like a lot of dialogue right now because it's just setting everything up. I don't know.
Not to mention how bad the timing was. Most of the employees were on vacation.
How convenient.
So, you gave up on the investigation and came to see us instead.
Wait, nothing's even happened yet, B. How can you hate it?
Remember what happened, my fairy? That warehouse. That man. So incoherent. Such a pain.
Hey, are you talking about
That's a great idea, War.
the guy who managed the vault where Lisa's body was found? Yeah, I think he started working there in... Remember, Aaliyah? You said he was a pain to deal with, too.
Okay.
The large man, yes? No need to answer. I'm sure you've already put him under surveillance. Textbook FBI protocol.
Morgan's right. Everything happened, even this messy room. There must be a reason for it.
There's always a
Especially
large
when it comes
man.
to those strangely tidy spots. They're practically begging me to question them.
Where are the tidy spots? Pile of DVDs. Oh yes, let's talk about movies. How's it going, Rocket?
DVDs are all over the place. I know that he's a shut-in, but this still seems like way too many for one person. And I've never heard of any of these titles before.
Never heard of Ratman?
A stinking indulgence.
Whoa.
And a massive DVD collection. You must live a very comfortable life.
What? Let the man smoke his stuff and watch his movies.
We're retired, remember?
Retired in your 40s. I'm envious.
But who doesn't love movies, Belle?
I'm not a fan.
Dang. Hey, I'm not. She's like me. I'm not really a fan of movies.
Oh, that won't do. You should dedicate all the free time you have to watching movies. It's practically an unwritten law. Films guide us. Films are filled with every important life lesson there is.
Is that so?
For example, They Live, 1988, directed by John Carpenter.
All right, this is a Zach I know.
That film taught us a valuable lesson. Always put on your sunglasses before a fight.
Okay.
You know, you've got a point. Movies teach us about everything we need to know. I learned about the right way to eat frozen pizza from Cobra. It's one of Stallone's best films.
Wait, does anyone know the answer to that? Well, maybe he'll tell us. What's the right way to eat frozen pizza?
Before that, I wouldn't be caught dead trying to eat frozen pizza.
Desmond's a monster. Has anyone seen that movie? What are you talking about?
I thought it wasn't fit for human consumption, but that film changed my life.
Simon, that has nothing to do with the film. You're just talking about pizza.
Another strangely clean spot. Empty box.
Poly MVA supplements.
What's that?
And a home IV kit. It's probably filled with highly concentrated vitamin C. He said that being on the verge of death is intriguing. But then why does he have such an elaborate home medical care setup?
Wait, no. That's gotta be it.
How does he truly feel?
That's just common sense, I would think. I would think. So I can't go to the DVDs again. All right.
Do you like fresh vegetable juice?
Why would you think?
There's a juicer in your sink that hasn't been washed yet. And do I smell the faint fragrance of baked beans?
All right.
You didn't use much salt, did you?
What are you implying?
Yes, please tell us.
You just told me that you find impending death to be intriguing. That confused me. When I look around your room, all I can see are the many ways in which you're resisting death. Poly MVA treatment, highly concentrated vitamin C IVs, fresh vegetable juice, vegetable protein without salt, gallons of vitamin D milk for fat and calcium.
Maybe he just wants to eat good, jeez.
The ambivalence, yes.
What?
Two contradictory emotions, mixing, coexisting. An adult, mature mind is never satisfied with only one response. It's common sense. Isn't that right, my fairy?
That's right.
This room's a total mess, but certain spots look perfectly clean. Is it just a coincidence? No.
Let's see what's up with this spot. What was right here?
Mr. Morgan, I found several spots in this room that look strangely
It's,
clean.
a giant pizza was right there.
Did you
Look at
tidy
the
up a
pizza
bit
slice.
because you knew we were coming?
Those are
Sanctuary?
sanctuaries. They've existed from the start.
Sanctuaries.
That's right. Sacred place, hovels for pure souls, if you will.
Were there originally objects in those hovels? Something you didn't want us to see?
The soul's still there. We haven't touched a thing.
What?
But we know you can't see anything. Hey, Simon. Don't touch the sanctuary.
Don't touch it.
Sorry.
That's a sanctuary. Don't ever touch it again. You've been watching us for 4.5 years, and you couldn't even figure that much out?
My bad. It's my first time actually coming inside, you know.
You're earning far more than you deserve, then. What were you doing all day in that black Suburban? We thought wiretapping was your specialty. Don't tell me. Crossword puzzles. What do you think, my fairy? 4.5 years. All that time, and what does he have to show for it?
Dude, they've been keeping an eye on Zach for so long.
Crossword puzzles? No way. Come on, I thought you knew. I'm a Sudoku guy.
Agent Jones.
Oh, right.
He's completely taken control of the conversation. At this rate, we'll never get anywhere. I need to press him some more.
Alright, how do I press him some more? Alright, so the only thing I can mess with now is Simon. Skyla! What's up?
Agent Jones, did you find the...
How you doing tonight? Happy Thursday, everybody. Yay for almost Friday.
Mr. Morgan, do you recognize these files?
Oh, oh.
Whoa!
Oh no. Oh, what happened? Did he touch the spot? I wasn't paying attention.
Ow!
We told you. That's a sanctuary.
Let him go! Assaulting an FBI agent is an obstruction of
told you.
justice.
We told you. Go. Ah! Stay back. Stay back. Sanctuary. Down. Surrounded. Ah! 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 Yeah.
Mr. Morgan?
Ah!
I cut my finger with that can opener this morning. I thought I stopped the bleeding, but it seeped through. How could I be so stupid?
He was having such a nice day. I know, it was going good.
Everything should be fine now. I'm sorry for being so careless. I made sure to read through your file and learn about your condition, the color red.
Oh, he doesn't like red.
Such an unusual thing to fear. Please, accept my deepest apologies.
Do you know about the red trees, lady? I would feel red too.
I'm sorry too, Morgan. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll never touch one of your sanctuary, and no more red either.
Well, his was a mistake. He just tripped. Poor Zach, man. He's freaking out.
Don't touch one. Again.
Now, may we return to our discussion?
Don't worry. I won't let them touch again.
His sanctuary is
away from us.
It's right there in that spot that's not dusty. He says there's something there that they can't see.
Strangely enough, this man has a fear of the color red, and I believe that fear is connected to the Greenvale case.
Hey, Greenvale, yeah! Greenvale! Heavy-duty shredder.
Soon after Agent Jones started monitoring him, he was ordered to go, but he didn't find any. Morgan used this machine to cut up everything, from his mail to his supermarket. Then he even went as far as taking out his trash in parts.
Does it show up when you press L? Oh, the sanctuary stuff? Let's see. No.
This is a very large shredder. Is there something you don't want people finding out about?
But we never know when some curious civil servants may come and sift through our trash.
It's
now,
true.
do we?
Make sure you guys shred important documents.
You're already retired. What are you so worried about?
It's just a simple habit from back when we were still on duty. Didn't they bang that into your head when you were up in Quantico? Some habits, sir, no matter how hard you try.
It's true. Nothing wrong there. Another clean spot
There's
right here.
another empty space. What does the word sanctuary, hovels for pure soul? Could you tell me what exactly the word sanctuary?
Sanctuaries are sanctuaries.
Makes sense.
Nothing more, nothing less.
I guess that's the ultimate safety precaution, Tank.
That doesn't explain anything.
Just eat it up.
Why do you wish to know?
Just curious.
Belle, you're a much ruder person than you initially seemed to be.
Yeah, she seems like she sucks.
Don't you agree, my fairy? What do our sanctuaries have to do with the investigation? If you're out of questions, then how about just going home?
Hey, mind if I jump in here?
What is it, Simon? We hope you've got a real question for us.
Well, actually, I'm also a little curious myself.
Alright, what's he got?
No one's supposed to touch any sanctuary, right?
That's what we said.
What about you, though? You can't even touch them yourself? Are there any extenuating circumstances?
What are you getting at?
I mean, I doubt if any of this really matters, but if no one can touch the sanctuary, how do you clean them?
Hello? Wait, what? That was it? What?
The files on the serial killings that shocked Washington State in 2000, officially titled the Greenvale case. I never thought I'd take out files from a case I first heard about on the news.
Yeah, let's talk about Greenvale.
Mr. Morgan?
Oh man, don't bring up Emily. You bring up Emily, I shoot you in the face.
I'd like to ask you some questions about this case now.
We don't want to remember that town.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but there's no way around this. I remember hearing about this case on the news when I was still a student. A high school girl named Anna Graham was murdered and the FBI stepped in to take over the case. I also remember it becoming a sprawled investigation due to evidence found in the victim's throat. Is that correct? After that case, you went on sick leave for 2 years. And when you returned, you requested to be switched over to desk work. What happened?
Dang, so he didn't really even do no more FBIing after Greenvale. I thought he was gonna
private matter.
I thought he was gonna be okay. It seemed like he was gonna be
None
happy.
of your business, Bill.
Were you traumatized? It's a common problem with prolific agents such as yourself. But there's another possibility that may make more sense.
Every day for 2 years.
Perhaps.
Don't you dare, lady.
You simply finished making preparations.
Wait. What?
What are you getting at?
Thinking too much about something will always turn it into a problem. The Greenvale case. Don't you think it resembles the Luke Carre case?
Oh.
Read the report. We have nothing else to say.
I just need one more push.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
One more thing that can summon up the past.
We got, honeycomb and something in the trash.
A jar of honey with honeycomb inside it.
Hmm.
There's nothing strange about it, but it still gives me a weird feeling.
Yo, chat. So, we ran out of sugar. I'm lame. I don't drink my coffee black. I have to have cream and sugar. We ran out of sugar like 5 days ago. We haven't ordered more from the store yet. I've been putting honey instead of sugar. I've been putting cream and honey into my coffee. It's actually all right. It's not bad. Honey's a good sugar substitute.
Looks like another old antique. He collects milk cartons but treats valuable antiques like trash. What's going on in his head? The silver clock in that trash pile.
That's right. John Harrison's 5th chronometer.
Wait, what?
Completed after many years, he completed it and presented it to the Board of Longitude. That's only a replica, of course.
You like clocks?
Clocks are amazing. Prime fruit of the human race's intellect.
2 honeys for every 1 sugar.
We took the invisible idea of time and manifest.
Yeah, I love clocks too. Absolutely fascinating.
Shut up, Simon.
I disagree.
Oh? Why?
How do you feel about clocks, Desmond?
Time is valuable precisely because it can't be seen. Yet nowadays, people can't tell what time it is unless it's measured in numbers. Talk about idiocy. I don't mean to side with the Board of Longitude, but remember, humans used to cross oceans with the stars alone. We have our eyes to read moon charts and study the sky. We don't need clocks.
What if it's cloudy or storming?
All you need is courage and a love for adventure.
You crazy?
Hear that, my fairy? Courage and a love for adventure? Come on, Belle. Surely you know how many lives have been claimed by your pals' courage and adventure.
Hey, hold on a second here. That Board of Longitude thing. What the heck? I mean, I've heard of it before. I'm an FBI analyst, remember? I just sort of can't remember it right now. I know what it is, really. I'm telling the truth. Come on, Aaliyah, back me up here. Aaliyah?
It always just ends with Simon saying something. And no one responding
That's
to him.
royal jelly.
Huh?
Ooh, royal jelly, like Splunky.
You were staring at the jar, weren't you? Do you find it strange that there's honeycomb inside? We wanted to harvest royal jelly in its most natural state. The queen's main food source, created from the worker bee's secretions. It's a perfect food, filled with power. By absorbing it into our own bodies, we too can acquire that power.
Nice.
Incidentally, did you know that all the worker bees are female?
I did not know that.
No.
Guess they didn't teach you that at Quantico. Male bees are only born to inseminate, and they're born from unfertilized eggs to boot. They have short lives and don't even get stingers.
What?
Sort of feels like a glimpse into the future of our society, wouldn't you agree? Women are gifted with the power to conceive, give birth, and nourish their children. But men, Men are consumed with the job of providing women with the chance to do so. If women no longer had to rely on men for the seeds of life, they would soon cease to desire them, we believe. Be careful, Simon.
Huh? Of what?
Your Belle's already stolen the reins from you.
Alright, so the only thing left now is a picture of a leaf.
A picture of a leaf. This isn't just a picture of any leaf. It's the most important leaf.
Wait, what leaf is this?
The belief in truth.
Wait, what?
Begins with the doubt of all truths in which one has previously believed. It's time to get down to business.
What?
Mr. Morgan, please look at this.
What did we just say? We don't want to remember Greenvale.
This isn't a photo from Greenvale. Look closely at it. Former Special Agent Francis Zach Morgan.
Yo, what's up, Cos? How's it going, man? You haven't...
This photograph predates Greenvale.
The whole thing so far is taking place in this one room where we're just interviewing Zach.
It's from the Lucare case you worked on in 2005.
Okay, it's a picture from a 2005 case, got it.
Red.
Oh no.
Red tree.
Red tree, red tree.
Red tree.
Yes. A red tree. Greenvale wasn't the first place you saw one of these.
Oh dang, there's red trees in Louisiana?
The Greenvale case and the Lise Clarkson murder case. They're connected by these red trees.
Oh man, the trees were there too?
They?
Red trees.
Answer me. What are these trees?
Red trees.
No.
Figured it out.
I want the truth.
No, eventually you get to run around as York.
Tell me everything you know.
The red trees. You really did your homework.
I need to play a racing game after this?
Well done, Belle.
I like racing games.
You're good. Damn good.
Are you ready to talk now?
Yeah, this is for the real DP fans.
I want to know what went down in Le Carré in 2005.
Hey, what's up, Fred? How's it going? Welcome in. So Zach talks to himself, but he talks to someone called Fairy. We don't really know what that's about yet, but he says like my fairy.
Fine. We'll tell you. We'll tell you what happened in that town. Yes. It was that red tree.
Yeah, I think it's starting. Here we go, boys.
That red tree ruined my life. It was a sultry summer day. The sun comes down hard on you in the south, like a torrential downpour of demonic whispers. It all started back in that sweltering summer. We still had our best friend with us back then.
Yeah, York.
The other me.
Yeah.
My better half.
Here we go. Man, I love York. Alright, you gonna get to sleep, Sora? Yeah.
Never a choice. When somebody needs you, you can't turn away. You're their only lifeline, just a hero.
Yeah, the intro is so good.
Bullet for hire,
Just learning about what the heck
walking alone.
Zach's been up to. Look at those
Always
look at those penguins.
a cry in the darkness, an echo of pain that's been
No.
long forgotten.
Yeah, he hates red
But
trees.
it haunts me.
Look how good this game looks, chat.
To be alone.
Look at these graphics. Looks so good.
There's a time when you see life for what it's gotta be.
Oh no, close your eyes, chat this butt.
You should know they'll destroy you.
Cover it up my face.
Call to me to keep searching. Walk alone.
Oh my god, Zach is falling. Oh no! Yeah. Yeah, let's go, Sweary. Yeah, I'm all in, Tank. I can't believe I can't believe we're playing Deadly Premonition 2. Oh man, what an intro. 10 out of 10 game. Banger of a song indeed. Oh no, you gotta get Food Panda. Yeah, the video was nice, for sure. These red leaves are awesome.
Zach.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Zach. Francis.
Zach.
So I've never seen, cause I heard about the intro.
Can you hear me, Zach?
I haven't seen it, but I've never seen True Detective. But I guess this kind of takes a little bit from like True Detective season 1. But I've never seen that show. Just like I'd never seen what do you call it? Twin Peaks.
There you are, Zach. Sleeping again? Well, rise and shine. It's time for us to head back out into the chaos.
What's
Isn't
happening?
that right, Zach?
Hello? Yeah, York is back. Deadly Premonition 2. It's real. Red trees. A blessing in disguise. Yeah, hopefully eventually, Fred. That'd be nice. 2005 summer. Here we go. Louisiana. Law, I can't even say that word. Oh, look at this bird. Hey, what does that bird have? A hook? Oh, damn. Look at that coffee. It looks...
Zach, it looks like she wants us to join her for breakfast. Perhaps this town's finally starting to warm up to us.
Oh, it was a worm. Yeah. The home of York. Oh, look at that pineapple.
Look at that, Zach. She's welcoming us with open arms. She's even willing to share that tasty morsel with us. What an honor.
Yeah, it still looks great.
Hurry up and chow down, mister. Unless you like your breakfast stale.
Okay, our first
What an
town.
amazing place. I've been on top of the moon since the moment I got here. And the name of this wonderful town, Le Carré, sounds like French to me. But what does it mean?
I'm the chef, David.
Okay.
If you want to know about the town, you'd better ask the concierge. Only amateur chefs flap their gums about stuff that ain't food related.
It means red trees, yep. David, the chef. Cool, man.
Did you hear that, Zach? He's a true professional.
You say something, mister?
No, not to you. I was just talking to Zach.
Zach?
Please don't ask me about Zach. It's a private matter.
If you say so, still. Never thought the FBI would ever come out to a little old town like ours.
I do work for the FBI, but I didn't come here for an investigation. I just happened to stop by on my way to New Orleans.
Never thought there'd be a murder out here either. And it was a 16-year-old kid. Now, I tell you, this country's seen better days. What you reckon, mister?
Zach, he's definitely a professional, but it seems like he's also a bit lonesome. That's good. Ambivalence exists everywhere.
Yeah, me too, Desmond.
Folks say the killer used an axe. Hell of an old-fashioned choice, if you ask
I can't
me.
wait to like see all the characters.
Actually, Chef David, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the incident.
He doesn't have an earpiece, war.
But shoot, I ain't the one you ought to be asking, Mr. FBI. I only heard what I heard. But seeing as you're fixing to grill me, I can tell you what I know.
Please do. I appreciate it.
Look at him in his, what is he, like, wearing pajamas? Oh, man.
Is the local law enforcement investigating the case?
Shoot, mister, what you think? Now, I told you this ain't no city. We in the bonafide boondocks here. They got to know how to break up fights and keep folks from killing each other when they sit down and talk it out with you heart to heart. And when that don't work, they just beat your ass.
Oh, nice, Panda. That sounds delicious, dude. I gotta get an air fryer.
That's the deep south for you.
We'll probably get one soon.
This murder ain't like that, though. A little kid got killed. A weird way. Like something on a TV show. The sheriff's department ain't never seen nothing like this.
Change your life? Wow. What do you know about the victim?
You said the victim was a 16-year-old. Did you know her?
You rarely use a microwave. Yeah, how am I supposed to... But I can't stick my TV dinners in the air fryer. My chicken nugget TV dinners.
Well,
It costs
sure.
$1.
I reckon the whole town did.
Meaning?
She's Lise Clarkson, the little grandbaby of the Clarkson family.
So the little grandbaby of the Clarkson family is the girl that died.
The Clarkson family?
That's right. You ain't seen they sign on your way in here? The one above that huge cold storage complex. Should have had a dragonfly on it. Anyway, that's the Clarkson family seal. They own most of the land around here. From the sugar plantations right down to... Yeah, I reckon they got a stake in just about everything.
I hope so, Tank. I hope so.
They even own the water tower on the edge of town, you know? They're the ones who built up this town, and they still support it.
Ah, it's like Harry and them. Well, not Harry. Oh yeah, Harry. So Clarksons run the town. Where is the Clarksons' house?
What do you know about the Clarksons' house?
Now, I ain't got nothing bad to say, but I'm gonna talk straight to you.
His hair's looking good too.
That family ain't just some gang. They're a whole
skipping
different kind of beast.
I'm not skipping that talk. I'm letting him talk so much.
They folks with real power. Remnants of the good old boys who shaped America in the early days. Especially the head of the family, P.J. Clarkson. He's the kind of monster who goes around eating other monsters. And I'm sure he's on edge now with his granddaughter getting murdered and all. So don't go barging in with that shiny FBI badge of yours and think you'll be safe for nothing. Things are different down here. So if you plan on sticking around, you best remember that.
Gotta be careful, York.
I see. I'll keep that in mind.
It was a bizarre murder?
When you say it was like something from a TV show, what exactly do you mean?
Hey, mister, why do you look so excited, huh? Like a kid asking grandma to read him a fairy tale.
I just can't seem to keep myself away from young women who died in bizarre ways.
Well, I ain't seen it with my own eyes, but folks say they found the body hanging under a bridge on the bayou. And under
yeah,
that
for sure.
bridge, there was some kind of altar.
That'd be interesting how they, I don't know, what the heck they decided to do.
Altar?
Like something they use in black magic. Something horrible.
What if this one doesn't have cars, Tank?
Voodoo?
Nah, wasn't nothing like that. Just a weird altar.
That's all?
Oh, and the body was all cut up in pieces. Scattered
Oh, man.
around the altar like.
So she was sacrificed.
That's what the fella who discovered her said, yeah.
Bingo, Zach.
Bingo.
This case has got our names all over it.
What do you know about New Orleans? What do you guys know about New Orleans? I've never been there. I don't know anything about New
Live
Orleans.
and Let Die, Angel Heart, and the Pelican Brief,
Oh yeah, the New Orleans Pelicans play there. I know basketball.
right? 9 out of 10 people will name those titles when you ask them to think of a film set in New Orleans. They're all excellent movies, but to me they lack realism. Due to my line of work, I have a tendency to think deeply about what feels real and what doesn't.
It's humid. I can see it being humid. Oh yeah, that too, Desmond. It's yeah, Mardi Gras, right?
What's your point?
Cat people. That's my point. Cat people.
Hey, that's a movie?
1982, directed by Paul Schrader. The crowning achievement of Nastasia Kinski, the ultimate muse of the 80s. The most vital element of that movie is the reality it depicts. Leopards who turn into humans have intercourse with humans and turn back into leopards.
Wait, what is this movie?
Then they can only turn back into humans again if they mutilate their lovers.
Oh no.
I was awestruck by the sheer reality of it all. Understand? I'm talking about hyper-realism. After watching it, I felt like I just had to experience the world of cat people for myself. That's why I decided to visit New Orleans.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Okay.
Another vital element of cat people is the presence of Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell from Blue Thunder. Oh, talk about a masterpiece.
Yo, York's really getting into this.
Listen carefully, David. Only an amateur would call A Clockwork Orange his best movie.
Yeah, amateurs.
His best movies are Cat People and Blue Thunder. Period.
Period.
You need to remember this, because it's the truth.
Whatever you say, mister. So, what's your point again?
Never mind, don't worry about it. I already covered all the important parts.
How can I get around town?
By the way, Mr. FBI, I ain't seen a car in the park.
Spin facts. Oh no! You hear that, Tank? No car.
How'd you get all the way out here, huh? Don't tell me you walked.
Well, that's a very good question. Chef David, you've got a sharp eye. It's true that I didn't park my car in your parking lot. Do you know why?
Can't say I do.
Because it was stolen.
Oh no!
Huh? But you with the FBI, right?
Even FBI cars can be stolen. It could happen after you park your car on the side of the road and go off to do some legwork. When you're eating lunch, when you're watching a movie, when you're asleep at night, when you're
Anytime.
buying cigarettes at the local supermarket. Your car can be stolen anywhere. That's precisely what it means to be an FBI agent. In my case, my car was stolen while I was on my way down here. But no need to worry. I already reported it to the local authorities. And I've also already acquired another mode of transportation.
Oh great.
Another mode?
Want to hear the details?
Yes, please.
Not really.
I like this David guy. He's pretty good.
But I'll listen if you want me to.
Then please do. After I finished my work in Houston, I flew to New Orleans.
Okay.
Then, I rented a car at the airport.
All right.
Whenever I visit the West Coast, I always rent a convertible, especially in California.
Hey, California.
But now I'm in hot and sticky Louisiana. So, I decided on a brand new hybrid car with a fully equipped air conditioning system.
A hybrid car.
Oh yes, they're marvelous. Vehicles that utterly defy everything you think you know about cars. Now, in the year 2005, it feels like we've finally entered the 21st century. Stomp down on the gas all you want. The engine won't make a sound.
What? Where's it gonna be?
It's silent?
At first, I felt like the landscape was moving past me on its own. Give it a few more years, and I'm sure we'll start seeing cars that run purely on electricity.
Doubt it. Doubt it.
Who knows? In a decade or so, electric sports cars may end up lining the parking lots of Silicon Valley. I can see it now. It's the world of The Last Starfighter, 1984, directed by Nick Castle.
It's famous for being the first film to utilize realistic CG, but I couldn't care less about that. See, I was mesmerized by the beautifully refined mech designs.
Wait, what's your new transportation?
It even made me wish that I could be one of them myself, especially the Gunstar spacecraft. No other sci-fi movie has ever had.
So, yeah, where'd your hybrid car get stolen?
Sorry, I got off topic. I noticed it was missing after I finished my lunch and walked out of the diner. Incidentally, this diner was located at the entrance to a small town just south off the I-10. I went out to get back in it, but my hybrid car was nowhere to be found.
Oh no.
I remembered exactly where I parked it, right between a blue pickup truck and a hedgerow. But when I came back from lunch, it had completely vanished. In short, someone stole it, and in its place, they left me this.
Wait, what? What is going?
What?
Boom! It's beautiful.
A skateboard.
A skateboard?
Yes. While I was sliding my lunch into my stomach, someone was busy replacing my brand new hybrid car with a wooden board attached to 4 wheels. Remarkable, don't you think?
So then how did you get here?
Oh, there you go. There you go, Tree. He's gonna answer your question.
By riding the skateboard, obviously. Why do you look so surprised? No, I couldn't ride the board very well at first. But by the time I hit the 3-mile mark, I'd more or less gotten the hang of it. By the 10-mile mark, I'd even learned to do a few tricks.
Oh, nice.
It was a journey of self-discovery. Not even I knew I had this latent talent sleeping inside me.
This summer's gonna be another hot one. It's supposed to get over 95 today. Watch out you don't go getting heat stroke.
The Lise Clarkson case needs us. Don't you think so, Zach? The cat people are what guided us to New Orleans. We should be thanking Malcolm McDowell. Once we get home, let's watch Blue Thunder again.
Sure.
I'm already looking forward to it. Aren't you, Zach? Zach.
Look at those palm trees.
The searing light. These scents. It's the deep south. That was a fabulous breakfast. You're the world's greatest chef.
Wait, mister.
What is that stuff, anyways?
You didn't take a single bite.
The tea was to die for.
Oh, you're drinking tea? Whoa.
But I'd prefer coffee next time. What would a morning be without coffee?
This is very true. This is very true. I'm sure he's gonna eat it now. He'll eat some. He's not gonna waste all that food. All right, it's 9:16 right now. How much longer? Do you think the next scene I get to run around? Oh, I get to run around. Here we go. Return to York's room and review the case. Quest updated. Guys, we're in it. I'm playing the game. Chat, I'm playing the game. Francis, York, Morgan. Oh, man. Looks great. Looks so good. That's why you were skipping talk? Wait, what? I didn't skip. At the very most, I skipped maybe like one word towards the end of a sentence. Oh, but look at this giant pie. It's as big as, it's half the size of York. Oh. How do I run? I don't see any interactables. Guess we just go out. Alright, who do we get to meet next? I think it said to go to his room. I guess that's his room. 203. Ah, poor Emily. Alright, I got $600. Coffee. Everything's so cheap. Look at this. I'm gonna buy a cola. Yeah, so I'm actually, yeah, I need to stop using it. I accidentally pressed it. I'm trying to figure out where the, what the run button is. So I don't think I could go. It seems to give me like a prompt. Whoa, whoa, there's a mirror? Dang, look at that giant mirror. So I can't go there. Yeah, this is next generation of games here. I don't see anything I can mess with. So is this it's a sequel slash prequel. The stuff in the beginning of the game showed old man Zach, and then he starts talking about this case so this took place before Greenville here. So this stuff is like a prequel. I don't know how much of the sequel stuff there's gonna be, but yeah. Yo, it's a jam.
Son Rouge.
Oh man, it sounds so good.
We've been chasing it all over America. But I feel like we're finally on the verge of finding something now. Don't you, Zach?
Yeah, this is a pretty nice hotel.
I think it's about time we ordered a new briefcase. Yes, I know this one carries a lot of memories, but it's seen too much. This hole's from the shootout in Tucson. And this stain's from Miami. Ah, Miami. Now that was a fascinating case. Billy, our perp, cut his own torso right in two.
Oh, jeez. Huge prize, huge
Even with
measure.
the help of the drugs. A feat like that still requires incredible mental fortitude. I was so impressed that I forgot I'd left my briefcase on the floor. Same floor his blood gushed out onto.
Oh man.
I know, Zach, I know. Now isn't the time for a trip down memory lane.
Evidence organization start. Oh wow. And it's that other music.
An emergent
Oh, that
drug
was
that's
loud.
been on the rise in 4 southern states. Personally, I think it originated right here in Louisiana, and Lise Clarkson's murder must be connected to it somehow. The 16-year-old girl who was murdered. Her body was found beneath a bridge over the bayou,
The bayou.
along with a strange altar.
Okay.
The powerful man who essentially controls the town of Lucare, and he seems to be more fearsome than your average gangster. I doubt he'll be willing to cooperate with any law enforcement, Zach.
Alright, so probably gonna have to come back to this wall. Oh jeez. Come back to this wall. Put up new evidence and stuff. Keep track of the case.
You know, I keep thinking about that movie we stopped to see on our way here, Zach.
Alright. What movie are you talking about now?
The Island, 2005, directed by Michael Bay.
I haven't seen it.
For a movie being shown at a cinema complex, it was surprisingly artistic. An experimental setting mixed with hard-hitting drama. It was art house sci-fi. That director's going to change the history of art house films.
Michael Bay, huh?
Are you following me here? This is another special film that's setting a new standard, just like Star Wars and Blade Runner did. This is a turning point, Zach. You may be witnessing the birth of a vital new word that will soon become a part of film history. Yes, this single movie may be responsible for creating a whole new genre several years down the line, a genre known as island movies. I sure like the sound of that. Don't you, Zach?
Island movies. Oh, someone's at my door. Here we go. It's the killer. Answer the door. Do I watch any movies? Not really, Skyla. Cause I never sit down and be like, I'm never like, oh, you know what? I want to watch a movie. I'm gonna sit down and watch a movie. I always much rather just like play a game than watch movies. So the only movies I do watch are like the times when me and my wife sit down and I'll watch a movie with her. For the most part, you know? So I get to save it. In this game, you can use phones to save your progress. Phones are located inside certain facilities and around the town and can be used anywhere you wish. Saving often will definitely help you. Yeah, go smooth. Cool. Man, look at all these spots I have. I still gotta answer it. Alright, good night, B. Thanks so much for hanging out. I know you had a long day. Definitely get some sleep. Oh yeah, the chef. Nice. The car might get stolen. 2-box store items, just like the old game. Oh man, rubber bullets. Alright, so this is what's in my toolbox. I have all kinds of stuff already. Huh?
I'm very satisfied with the decorations and the size of this closet, Zach. And it's even got a security box. What else could a man ask for? It's proof that we're still safely inside the fringes of modern civilization.
Oh, the closet, the closet. You can change clothes and send clothes out for dry cleaning. If you wear the same clothes for a long time, they'll become dirty. So make sure you clean them regularly and properly groom yourself. Do know that when you send one outfit out for dry cleaning, you won't be able to wear it again until it's delivered back. It's just like the first one. Dude, I can't wait to get some dope outfits. Oh, I already have one. Stylish brown. Brown's pretty ugly. Let's try it out though. Oh no, it's horrible looking. I do not like this one. No, no shaving. I can take a shower? What?
Due to the nature of our work, we've had to stay at hotels all over America. But Zach, do you know what I hate most about living out of a hotel? Shower pressure.
Yeah.
The shower was invented so that human beings could quickly bathe in large quantities of water, correct? Yet there are far too many hotels in our nation that have showers with embarrassingly weak water pressure.
I'm on board with that.
Outrage. And I'll keep tooting my horn about this every chance I get, believe you me.
I'm gonna take a shower. Hey, what the F is that? Oh, what time is it? That's a good question, Jasmine. The red room inside, you got journal, inventory, map, a bunch of other stuff. Man, there's so much stuff here. What time is it? Why'd it get so dark? Oh yeah, slip on after 5. What the heck is this? Why is this in my room? Alright, let's answer the door. I'm excited to see who this is. The other side is David.
Hey there, Chef. What's cooking?
Chef, what are you talking about, sir? I'm the concierge, David.
Okay.
I just heard from our chef that you wish to learn the meaning behind our town's name.
Yes, I've gathered that Le Carré is French, but does it have any special meaning?
Why, yes, sir, of course it does. A very clear, logical meaning. All names have meanings. Would you like to know what this one means?
Yes, I would.
Jolly good, sir. Then allow me to explain. Le Carré means square in French.
Everybody's named David.
Ah. And?
Yeah, it's the
That's
same.
it.
It's the same
That's
guy,
it?
right?
Yes, that's it, sir. Do take a gander at the town map in the lobby if it fancies you. It's beautiful, valuable, and old. I'm sure you'll understand once you see it.
Wait, he even like
Now,
talks different.
please excuse me, sir. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to ask.
Did you see that, Zach? That was clearly David. Not a twin, not a split personality, just the work of a true professional. It's bizarre, but I can understand it. Remember what they say, the job makes the man.
All right, so far so good. Yeah, I did it. Check out the old map. Got it. The music.
Do you feel that, Zach? Dozens of paintings no one will ever see. The faint scent of tobacco baked into these walls for over a century. Now that's what I call a hotel. Zach, can you see him?
Oh, who's that creepy
His
guy?
fashion sense is beyond me, but he appears to be a gentleman. Perhaps we should talk to him.
Wait, it's a painting, right? Am I crazy? Wait, what?
Nice tie. Did you buy it here?
What's happening?
It's been a long time since someone spoke to me. No one these days ever tries to see me.
They can see what's far in the distance, but are blind to what's in front of them. No. Maybe they're only pretending not to see. That's what civilized society does to people.
Exactly. Ever since mankind got their hands on civilization, they zoomed away at a frightening speed.
Zoomed away from what?
Ha.
Don't be a fool. You know the answer. As for me, just call me Hoongan.
Hugon.
Hoongan. The title given to a leader in a certain religion. Is that what you are?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
Do you comprehend the Oracle?
The Oracle. Put on your religion hat, Zach. Here we go.
what?
Fell 10 maidens in the shrine of hunger. Find the flying serpent in the ambiguous zero. Dance with the flying serpent, and you will glimpse the other world.
10 maidens and an ambiguous zero. Got it. But what do you mean by otherworld?
Follow the Oracle.
Zach, did you hear all that? Looks like we've already taken our first step into chaos.
Okay.
But such is our duty.
Yeah.
We need to accept the chaos, let it inside,
Just
then
let it.
carefully dismantle it piece by piece.
Just let it inside you,
And
chat.
after we've put all the pieces back into their rightful places, the truth will reveal itself. Let's capture the truth and present it with a shiny pair of silver bracelets, Zach.
All right. Okay. Something about 10 maidens. Alright, save it. Can't talk to these people. Got some more, ooh, lollipop butter cookie. That sounds delicious. I'm gonna buy a donut, dude. Yes, will there be whistling? The all-important question. What's his face? David. Oh yeah, I was supposed to look at the map. So this is where we're gonna be, chat.
This is Lucare. I think I'm finally starting to understand what our concierge was trying to say. You can tell this town was built by a very methodical person. No, wait. Maybe they just didn't care, and that's why it ended up this way.
So
It's
good,
just
Harper.
another symbol of mankind's obsession with molding nature to fit our own rules.
It's just the old music, but it's amazing. Check out the old map. All right, so we did that. Map has been unlocked. Beautiful.
Zach, what did you think of Hungan's oracle?
What is this music?
Despite all the dramatic build-up, it's little more than a childish riddle. Heartwarming, really. Exactly the kind of feeling one gets from the good old-fashioned countryside.
Oracle decryption
Now let's
start.
start by tracking down those 10 maidens. The oracle gave us a place and an act. We need to go to the Shrine of Hunger and fell 10 maidens. Now where in this town can one satiate their hunger? The hotel and where? And the 10 things that need to be knocked down. Simple, right?
No,
The
what?
answer is bowling. The
Oh,
shape
bowling.
of the bowling pin was based on the feminine form. The 10 maidens are the 10 pins. But a place where someone can both eat and bowl at the same time. I'm skeptical as to whether we'll be able to find such a place in a backwoods town like this.
Wait, it's this. Is it this? Alexa's Diner in Lane. So that's a time to go outside. The park, sheriff's department, definitely not that. Casa Pineapple. So that's where we are right now. And Memorial Oak Street. Okay.
Very funny, Zach. Now it's time to get serious. You already know the answer, though. Now let's start by tracking down those 10 maidens.
Why don't we
The
just
oracle
click
gave
this?
us a place and an act. Alexis's Diner and Lane. This is it, Zach. There are even pins and a bowling ball on the sign. I bet we'll be able to eat some Cajun cuisine and bowl there. Maybe even both at the same time.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Nice job, Zach. I knew you'd be able to find it.
Alright, so we got we're gonna go to a diner.
Now for the other oracle.
I know.
There's no flying serpent on this map. Could it be a contrail or perhaps a dragon? I'm sure we'll find out later.
I know, I can't wait to bowl.
First, let's just figure out where we need to go. Do you know what the ambiguous 0 represents? 0 is usually treated as a base number, but under what conditions would a base number be ambiguous?
What?
The answer is temperature, Zach. Yes.
Oh.
0 degrees Fahrenheit is minus 17.7 degrees Celsius, and 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more ambiguous 0 than that.
So
The question is, does our 0 refer to Celsius or Fahrenheit?
the food
Let's think
delivery
for a
service,
moment.
huh?
We're in Louisiana. Which measurement system do we use here in America? The Clarkson Food Delivery Services Cold Storage Warehouse.
Alright, so it's two
That's got
places.
to be it.
Two places where we need to go.
Even with this blazing sun in the sky, they can easily keep the temperature below freezing. Be honest now, Zach. You knew the answer from
Yep.
the very start, didn't you?
I'm smart. I got $10.
And how about that Hungan? What a mysterious character. His oracles may end up determining how much time we spend in this town.
Wait, what's happening? Oh, smoke? What? Why is it all slow-mo?
Sorry, boss, but this is a smoke-free hotel. If you're dying to smoke, head out the entrance and you'll find a smoking area in the rear parking lot.
Don't tell me. You're the
At your
bellboy.
service, boss.
It's another David.
Are you good friends with the concierge and the chef?
We work at the same place, yeah. But, I can't really say whether we're good friends with each other. We're all professionals, though. Nothing more, nothing less.
I believe we've struck gold here, Zach. It just screams Deep South. Actually, no, it doesn't. This is all his charm. So, if I want to smoke, I should go out the entrance and around to the rear parking lot?
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing.
Okay. I'll play by your rules.
Are we gonna finally go outside? Find a spot where it's below 0 at the cold warehouse, and then go to the diner. Let's go to the diner first. Oh, click on this.
Zach, here's another perfect symbol of the human condition.
Hunting
And it's
trophies.
a buffalo hunting trophy. Now that's a surprise. I've seen several trophies made out of human skin, but never a buffalo's. Looking at him brings out this strange feeling from within me. Yes, the very same feeling I got when watching a certain film from 1984, directed by Peter Hyams, 2010. The last scene in that film filled me with such a sublime, majestic feeling. It was filled with everything that was missing from the finale of 2001: A Space Odyssey. Just talking about it makes me want to watch it again. Let's watch it once we get home. Promise, Zach.
Promise. Man, so much stuff. I want to run outside, but I want to click on this stuff.
We always strive to provide our guest with the finest of service, sir. Our humble, bucolic town does have its inconveniences. Shopping, in particular, can be a bit of a slog. Therefore, we decided to provide a modest
Oh, sweet.
selection of daily
Make it buy some
necessities
stuff.
right here.
Great. Sounds convenient.
Exact.
Buy. Rubber bullets. First aid kits. Coffee. Coke. Feather cigarettes. Oh, it's different. There's different types of cigarettes. Lollipops. Suntan lotion. Makes it easier to tan for a while. Wait, can I make York more tan? Gets rid of your BO. Whoa. Anti-numb paralysis, poison. Oh man, this is so much stuff. An alcoholic's best friend. Sober yourself up. To elevate chills and colds. Well, there's so much stuff here, dude. Come back.
Serving you is my... Please do let me know if there is any other way for...
Click over. The other one was just a map. That's a good point.
Hey, boss. How can I be...
Hotel's pretty prefaces. Why, thanks, boss. Proud of the hotel. I can see why. Did you take a peek at the decorations in the bathroom on the first floor? So the water pressure's high. Huh.
Hey, boss.
Gotta make sure you look sharp. Well, dude, I think the flies are back. I think the flies are back. Oh, I found the run button. I found the run button. Oh man, York is booking it. Oh, my stamina is pretty low. How much was the...
Very good, please.
Oh, it's only $9.
Please don't hesitate to let me.
Would you mind?
By all.
Do you run this entire hotel all on your own? I mean, just the three of you?
Yes, that is correct, sir.
So you, or the three of you, own the entire place?
Oh, heavens no, sir. The chef, the bellboy, and myself are all mere employees of this fine hotel.
Okay.
So the Clarksons own this place, too?
Not quite, sir. This hotel opened its doors long before the Clarksons came to prominence.
Impressive. No wonder this building has such a dignified air to it.
Indeed. This is probably the only building in all of Lucare that has managed to retain its original appearance.
So, who's the owner? I simply must know the name of the person who had the fortune and sense to come into possession of such a fine building.
The owner of this hotel is none other than David Jawara, sir.
Beautiful.
Zach, that's the fourth David. It all makes sense now. It'd be stranger if only the owner was a completely different person. I sincerely hope I get a chance to meet him during my stay here.
If I may, Mr. Morgan, sir, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Why not?
Unfortunately, our owner has a bit of a personality problem.
Okay.
The three of us here describe him as having a fractured mind.
Alright, let's go. Let's go outside. Hey, where's the run button? Okay.